Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It has been narrated that many years ago there was a man who used to live in a village in the desert. In his household he used to own a rooster, a horse and a dog. One day people came to him with the news that there was a wolf. The wolf attacked his house. It ate the rooster and then it injured the horse. The horse died from his injury and the dog ran away. Back in the days, at that time, having the horse, that was your means of transportation. The rooster was the means of eating it, the eggs, etc., etc. The dog was your protection. So losing all three was kind of a big deal at that time. When they told him, he said Alhamdulillah, he was happy, he accepted it, and he was very accepting for that. And they asked him why? Why are you so okay with it? He responded saying, this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has wrote that will happen, and I'm accepting it because I don't know where the good is. This might be something good. The next day in the morning they woke up and they went out of their house and they found that all the houses around them have been robbed and people have been kidnapped. And they were wondering why they were sleeping in their house and no one even attempted to attack their house. They found out that the robbers, when they came through the village, they looked around them and any house that had livestock, horses, roosters, dogs, whatever, any of that kind, they discovered that there are people inside it. So they went and robbed these houses. But because in his household there was no such thing, no one thought that there is anyone living in there, and they were protected. And with the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the thing that everyone thought that was bad turned out to be something good to him at the end. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said in one of the hadith, طوبى لمن هدي للإسلام وكان رزقه كفافا وقنع به. In a rough translation of the hadith, that he is truly blessed, that who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides him to Islam, and whatever sustenance that he gets is enough for him and he accepts it and he's happy with it. It has been narrated that in one of the stories that a man was going in a city, and on the suburbs of the city there was a man sitting. The man was blind. Bees were eating from his body. He was not able to move. He was disabled, etc., etc. And he was sitting there saying, "Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I thank you for every blessing that you have gave me." So the man who was walking by was very surprised. "What are you thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for? What did he give you?" The man responded saying, "Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me a heart that is able to thank him." And that is a true blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we saw from the two stories, that accepting what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us has two components. Number one is knowing that whatever happened to us, we don't know if that's good or that's bad, and we accept that from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second part is accepting everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, even if we think that is little. In this month of Ramadan, one of the best ways to deal with that, and that's one of the core concepts of our fasting, is that we go throughout the whole day not eating, not drinking, to see how the people who are poor, the people who are not able to afford their sustenance in the day, how they are living their lives, and how we should be blessed that during the other days out the whole year that we find our food and our drink. One of the ways to deal with that, or to learn to be content, is look at the people who are less fortunate than us. Look at the people who are blind while Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the eyesight. Look at the people who are not able to hear while Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the ability to hear. Look at the people who are homeless while Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us homes. Looking at all of that, we realize how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with many, many things. So as a conclusion, we have to be content and accept what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, and think that always, even if something that we think is bad, that it might be at the end something good, an opportunity and a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.